Hello everyone. Let's now discuss how can we solve this problem. Minimum time to make row colorful. So what does this description say is we are given with a string colors where colors of I is the color of the ith bill. Now we are also given with the needed time where needed time of I is the time that Bob needs or we need to remove the ith balloon from the row. So what we need to make is there should be no two consecutive balloons of the same color, right? And we need to get the minimum time. Now let's look at the example A, B, A, A, C. Now A, A are consecutive, right? They are repeating two times. Now 3 and 4. From this, what we need to take is 3. So we'll return 3 itself and we'll get A, B, A, C. That's it. Now here we don't see any consecutive elements. So let's go to the next example. Here, if you see A and then A, first two elements and the last two elements. 1, 2 here and 4, 1 here. From 1 to the minimum is 1. I'll add that to the answer. So the answer is 1. From 4, 1 the minimum is 1 and I will add that 1 to the answer. So the answer will be 2 and we'll return 2 there itself. Let us take this example and understand how can we solve this. So to get the previous character, we need to initialize the previous character as the first character, which is nothing but A. Now I'll iterate from this. But what if this character and the previous character are same? Now I need to take the minimum from this and this. So the previous time will be initialized with the time of what here we got is 3. Now the answer will be 0. Now let's take 5 and 3. From this the minimum is, will not take it like this needed time of I and needed time of I minus 1. Why? Because the current character is equal to the previous character. We need to remove this, right? So what we'll do, we'll just take the current time and the previous time, which is 3. From this the minimum is 3, so I'll add this 3. Now if you see here, we are removing this character. So this 3 is gone. So the previous time will be 5, right? This is present, right? Now let's go to the next element A. Now that's this is equal to the previous character, right? So this is having 10 and the previous time is 5. From this 5 is minimum, so 5 plus 3 is 8. Now what will be the previous time? So we are removing this character, so the previous time will be 10 instead. Now let's go to the next element, which is B. So B is having B is not equal to the previous character, so the previous character will be B now. And what will be the previous time? No matter what the previous time was and the needed time, it will change to the needed time 7. Now let's go to the next element, which is B. So this B is equal to the previous character, which is having now it is 5 and the previous time is 5. 7, right? So from this, what is the minimum? Minimum is 5. So 5 plus 8 is 13. If you see, we are removing this character. So what will be the previous time? Previous time will be 7 and previous time will be, let me write it. Every time we are checking previous time is equal to max of needed time of I comma previous time. Why? Because the minimum is taken, will be removed itself. So we will save this maximum 1 for the previous time. So minimum 1, minimum time will be added to the answer and it will be removed. So that's why the previous time will be the maximum of needed time of I comma previous time. Now let's go to the next element, next character B. It is equal to the previous character. So if you see this 3 answer, what is the minimum? Minimum is 3. So let me add the 3 here. So I am removing this. So the maximum of 3 and 7 is 7. It will be there however itself. Now it is A. Now is it equal to the previous character? No. Now what will the previous character know? Previous character will change to the A. Okay. Now what will be the time? Time will be 5 again. Now let us go to the next character B. Is it equal to A? No. Now what we'll do? We'll change the previous character time to B. Previous time to 5 and the previous character will be B, right? Now, okay, no need of changing any answer. Let's go to the next character B. So is it equal to the previous character? Yes. So 4 and 5. What is the minimum of 4 and 5? 4. Let's add that to the answer. So it is 20. Now, if you see the previous time, as I said, this will be removed. This will be removed. So 5 and 4, the maximum will be taken. So let's change it to 5. Now let's go to the next character B. Is it equal to the previous character? Yes. So it is saying that 8. Now 8 and 5. What is the minimum from these two? 5. So let's add 5 to the answer. And if you see, I am removing this character. So the previous time will be 8. So nothing but previous time is equal to maximum of nt of I cover previous time. Now let's go to the next character B. Is it equal to the previous character B? Yes. Now it is saying that 1 and the previous time is saying that 8. Now from this the minimum is 1 and let us add to it to the answer, and previous time is 8 and the needed time is 1. From this the maximum is 8. So it will be 8 itself. After that we'll go out of the board. So from this, if you see, I have removed this 1, 4 and 5. I have just removed the minimum ones, right? So that's how I went greedily. So the previous time will be needed time of 0, and previous character is equal to colors of 0. And what about the answer? Answer is 0. So for I is equal to 1, I is less than n, and I plus plus. So if the current character is nothing but colors of I is equal to the previous character, what we'll do, what we'll do is we'll just add the minimum of previous time, comma, needed time of I. From this, I'll take the minimum. Now, the previous time will be the maximum of the same thing, previous time, comma, needed time of I. Else, if it is not equal, what we'll do? Uh, so previous character and previous time will be changed. Previous character is equal to colors of I, and previous time will be needed time of I. This is how you solve this problem. At the last, we'll return the answer. So I have given the code link in the description. Go and check it. And if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.